Hello, and welcome back to Giselle Eats. This is Thanksgiving edition, Thanksgiving week edition. Now, I am here to satisfy your needs with all of the Thanksgiving recipes and one-on-one tips and tricks. Now, if you're having roast for Thanksgiving, make sure you season that roast the night before you cook it. Now, for my Rachel Ray girls, the crock pot will come in handy for this. Now, I'm not cooking mine in no crock pot, but this recipe is perfect for a crock pot. We are going to pull out our cast iron skillet and give this a beautiful brown color, but if you have a crock pot, this recipe will fit the crock pot, but I'm going to cook mine on the stove. I am going to season this heavily with some oil and salt and pepper before we sear it off. Very simple. We're going to use a couple of veggies. We're going to use an onion, and we're going to add in 2 heads of garlic, and that's it. That's all I'm going to add in to my roast. It won't need anything else besides, the fresh herbs that we will use, but a whole white onion that we're going to chop up fairly thick, and 2 heads of garlic. Now, if you want to add in peppers and carrots and potatoes, go right ahead. I'm not doing that. That's not how I would want my roast for Thanksgiving. I would want it kind of plain. So if you had rice, you can put some roast and some rice and gravy over top. Or if you had mashed potatoes, you could take you some roast and the gravy and put it over mashed potatoes. But this roast, we will not put no carrots or no potatoes in it. It's going to be all about that velvety, thick, rich gravy that's going to go with it, and tender, lustrous meat. That's all you really need. Now, if this wasn't Thanksgiving, I would probably add mushrooms, but a lot of people don't like mushrooms, and you will have guests over. Always remember, ask questions about what your guests like, because you tend to be in the roots a little bit for your Thanksgiving. We're going to always add in our fresh ingredients. We're going to add some fresh thyme, fresh basil. Not basil, I'm sorry. A bay leaf. A fresh bay leaf to this dish. Also, you've been cooking with me for a while now. At least 2 months. Y'all already know we're going to use 1.5 to 2 cups of a good red wine. Red wine of your choosing. Of course, I would always recommend you choose a cab. We'll link some videos to where you can, what you should pick. But a nice, great cab will go great with this. To drink and to cook with. I will not be using any type of beef broth. I'm going to use wine and water. And the seasonings, let the seasonings do the job. This is a wonderful recipe, a quick recipe, and I think your family and friends will enjoy it. I'm going to always recommend that you get you a very, very good solid cast iron skillet, especially when you're doing this recipe. But I'm going to use two really, really large. I'm going to say this is probably about a 6-pound chuck roast. I'm using chuck roast today. I think chuck roast will be great for this recipe. We're going to sear these baby off almost like if we were frying a steak, just for a beautiful color and to lock in the salt and the pepper. That's all I put on this. We're not going to even saute the onions and the garlic. We're just going to throw them in the pot. That's why I said your crock pot would be great for this. You would sear these off maybe 7 to 10 minutes on each side. Bring your crock pot insert over, lay the roast inside of your crock pot, add your liquids and your seasonings, and set it and forget it. Low and slow to keep it to get it real temperature. I can't get the words out. But I'm gonna cook mine on the stove because I don't have a lot of oven room, and it's to show everyone that you can get a good roast on the stove top, a good tender roast on the stove top if you do not have room, because everyone will probably think, oh, put it in a Pyrex dish and put it in the oven. No, we're cooking this roast on the stove top, and it's gonna be so tender, so delicious. Look at the beautiful color that we have cooked onto this roast. This is exactly what you need. I have my heat on a medium high. With that cast iron skillet, it will heat up really high, so you might have to drop the heat. But I'm still smoking and going. This is on a medium high. Make sure you watch it. We're not trying to cook it to get it done. We're trying to cook it just for this beautiful brown color, because all of those nice bits will also flavor and brown your gravy that we're going to make, what we're going to pull off of what it makes in the pot. So let's finish this off and get it added to this pot so we can move on to the rest of our seasonings. Okay, let's get this moved over, and we're going to take it back over here to our cutting board so you can really see the ingredients and more seasonings that I'm gonna put in. So I am going to use 1 packet of your Lipton onion soup mix. You can use beefy, you can use golden, whatever Lipton onion soup you have on hand, or you can go and buy it, but I'm using onion. I am going to use another teaspoon of flaky salt. Don't worry about the salt, it's going to be okay. I'm cooking with water. Now if you decide to cook with beef broth, I would say you're going to have to alter some of my seasons that I'm using, because now I'm going in with salt to make sure it's seasoned appropriately. I did use a whole tablespoon of beef broth. I used a tablespoon of black pepper and 2 tablespoons of garlic powder to go along with that garlic we're going to add. We're also going to add in some more onion powder. This runs out, I have to get another bottle. Add in a tablespoon of onion powder. We're going to add in a couple dashes of rosemary, and we're going to add in a great bottle of red wine. This is going to be about 1.5 cups to 2 cups. It will be okay. We will cook this wine out. The baby will be able to eat some of it, and if the baby decides the baby want to get drunk, you know, just Just swaddle the baby up in this blanket and put him over there on the end of the couch, and y'all just keep an eye out on little She-Rock, okay? Okay, so we're gonna add some water in here and our fresh vegetables, our onions, our thyme, our garlic, our bay leaves, and I have a couple of sprigs of rosemary. You do need to add those fresh sprigs of rosemary. Now, I chopped up 2 heads of garlic, so I am going to use 4 tablespoons of fresh garlic. When I use this big silver spoon, that is 2 tablespoons in one, so we're going to use 4. We're going to use 4. We're going to get this cover into the over to the stove, and we want to cook this down, reduce it all the way down until the meat is tender, not falling apart, but tender, because we want a great presentation. Cover it with water and put it on the stove for about 2 hours, monitoring your water levels. Now, I have pulled the juice off of the roast. I'm going to thicken it up with 2 tablespoons of flour. For my beginners, this is not going to be an easy method how I'm doing it, but the sifter will help. You need to make sure that this liquid and this flour is combining at the same time and not staying flat like this. It will still cause lumps, and if you're not experienced, you're gonna mess this up, and you're gonna have to probably restrain the flour bits. But I'm feeling lucky, and you should too, because here is a beautiful roast with a side of mashed potatoes. You can serve this for any guest for your Thanksgiving meal, and it will be perfect. Loaded up, swim them in gravy, upside down, just like that. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and thank y'all so much. Bye.